BodyViz may be customized to create an ideal personal experience while learning with real patient anatomy. These personalizations may be done in the Preferences menu. To navigate to the Preferences menu, hover your mouse to the menu bar, then click Preferences, nested in the File drop-down menu. There are 4 tabs within the Preferences menu. Let's go through each tab, starting with General. The General tab has a checkbox for toggling if the My BodyViz library opens at launch. Toggling this on is useful for pro users who want to immediately browse their library as soon as they launch BodyViz. By default, this option is toggled off. The Rendering tab contains 2 categories: the type of rendering method used in BodyViz and the available background colors. The rendering methods used in BodyViz are discrete, or raycasting, and integrated, which is orthogonal texture slicing, or OTS. These are simply different ways that BodyViz puts together a 3D volume of real patient data. By default, BodyViz chooses to render using the integrated method. You may switch between the two and see which you prefer. We covered more about this in our BodyViz configuration video, so check it out if you're still wondering which is best to use. Remember that changing the render setting will close any BVF that is currently open. The other category in the Rendering tab is the collection of background colors. Colors are divided into solids and gradients. By default, BodyViz uses the black gradient color. All of the background colors have their own uses. For example, the white solid background color is ideal for taking a screenshot and printing out the image as a worksheet for students to study from. Gradient backgrounds help the volume stand out against the neutral colors. Whichever option you choose will be the background when you open the BodyViz software. You may always switch your background color for new projects. The Coloring tab is where all the color filters in coloring mode may be enabled or disabled. Unchecking a color filter disables the option from coloring mode when toggling through colors in BodyViz. The muscle and bone color filter is the default color, so it may not be disabled. The option to hide color filters is good for streamlining the software when using it in class. The Modes tab has the same functionality as the Coloring tab, except modes may be enabled or disabled by checking the associated boxes. All modes may be disabled except for Examiner mode, which is the default mode in BodyViz. Disabling a mode can also streamline the software experience when using it in class. For example, the Coloring mode may be unchecked so students don't spend time toggling through color filters during learning activities. Overall, the Preferences menu allows users to personalize their BodyViz experience. Any changes made in the Preferences menu may be reverted and edited to create the ideal software setup. To review what we have learned, navigating to the Preferences menu, changing general settings to open the My BodyViz library at launch, choosing rendering and background settings in the Rendering tab, selecting color filter options in the Coloring tab, selecting mode options in the Modes tab,